We are doing 7.4 today. Okay. So we're going to draw a polygon with those vertices. So 4, -3, -1, -2, -1, 0, and 4, 3. And then you have to decide, is it a trapezoid, square, triangle, or none of the above? That is a trapezoid because it has one set of parallel lines. Okay. Here we have a rectangle. So RV, this length here, is 3x plus 6. SB is 5x minus 4. And angle VTS is 26 degrees. Find the value of x and find the measure of angle RVU. So RVU would be this one here. So finding x is easy. Those two have the same length. Set those equal to each other. Subtract 3x. Add 4. I get 2x equals 10. So x would be 5. Okay. Now if this angle is 26 degrees, how big is that angle? How are we going to figure that out? Well, if this is 26, how big is that angle? (64). It's complementary to 26. So if this is 64, then this is also 64, right? And here is a triangle. Oh, I guess we could do it in an easier way. If that's 26, then this is 26. 26 and 26 is 52. So what would that angle be? Has to add to 180. 128. And if that angle is 128, this angle is vertical to it, so it is also 128. Okay, there are lots of different ways to solve that. All right, next up. Rhombus. In a rhombus, you have 4 equal sides. And this angle equals that angle. And this angle equals this angle. So, if this is 36 and this is 90, then angle 3 would have to be 180 minus 90, which is 90, minus 36, which is 54. So angle 3 is going to be 54. Well, if 3 is 54, then 4 is also 54, which means this is 36, which means this is 36, which means this is 54. Hi. What's up? Okay, next up, classifying parallelograms. Is every rectangle a quadrilateral? Yes. So a rectangle has 4 right angles. Does every 4-sided shape with 4 right angles have 4 sides? Yes. Okay. Is every rhombus with 4 right angles a square? What is a rhombus? Rhombus is 4 equal sides. If a shape has 4 equal sides and 4 right angles, is it a square? Yes. Is every quadrilateral a square? Is every shape with 4 sides also a 4-sided shape with 4 equal sides and 4 equal angles? No. Is every parallelogram a quadrilateral? Yes. Quadrilateral just means it has 4 sides. Does every parallelogram have 4 sides? Yes. Okay. So here we have a parallelogram, and we need to decide, is that parallelogram a rectangle, a rhombus, a square, or none of the above? Okay. So you're going to find the length of WX and the length of a side next to WX. So we draw a right triangle. This has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do 5 squared plus 8 squared equals c squared, which is 25 plus 64, which is 89. And then we take the square root. So this length is the square root of 89. And then you have to find the length of a side that's next to that. So we could do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactly the same size, so it would be root 89 as well. Okay, so WX is root 89, and this side is root 89. Okay, and then you'll find the slopes. So the slope of WX is up 8 over 4, or up 5 over 4. And then the slope of a line adjacent to that would be down 5 over 8. So is that a rectangle? Yes. Okay. Is it a rhombus? Does it have 4 equal sides? Yes. Is it a square? Does it have 4 right angles and 4 equal sides? Yes. How do I know that the angles are right angles? So if this slope here is 8 over 5, and this slope is negative 5 over 8, how do I know that that is a right angle? How do you create a perpendicular slope? You flip it upside down and you change its sign. Yeah, if it's negative, you make it positive. If it's positive, you make it negative. So this one, we were told it's a parallelogram, and we know that those two sides are equal, and we know that the slopes are negative reciprocals of each other, which means you have right angles. So because this side equals this side, we know all the other sides equal. And because that is a right angle, we know that all the others are right angles. So it is a rectangle, it is a square, and it is a rhombus. And the last one. Given the information marked on each figure, select all classifications that must be true. So in that first picture, is that shape a quadrilateral? Does it have four sides? Yes. Is it a parallelogram? So we know that the left and the top are the same size, and the right and the bottom are the same size. Now, they don't look the same size, but never trust the picture. Just trust the information in the picture. Do we know that this line is parallel to that line? No, we don't. In fact, this is more of a kite shape. Right? We have these two equal and those two equal. We don't know anything about the slopes. We don't know anything about parallel, so we cannot say it's a parallelogram. Can we guarantee it's a rectangle? Do we know that it has 4 right angles? We don't. So all we know is that that is a quadrilateral. Okay. Second one, is that a quadrilateral? Yes, it has 4 sides. Is it a parallelogram? So if this angle is equal to that angle, and this angle is equal to this angle, does that guarantee that the top and bottom are parallel and that the left and right are parallel? It does. Yes. Okay. Is it a rectangle? Do we know that all angles are right? No, we don't know that. Okay. So here I have a set of parallel sides and a set of parallel sides. I also have a right angle. Okay. Is it a quadrilateral? Yes. Is it a parallelogram? Yes, it has 2 sets of parallel sides. Does it have 4 right angles? Well, how do I know that? They only told me that one of the angles was a right angle. If they're parallel, then these also have to be right angles. So that one would be all 3 of them. All right, that's it. Get to work.